Bismillah. uh, Hello, welcome. Today lecture is about the data normalization. What is mean by data normalization, and what are the different uses of data normalization? I mean that what is the necessary to normalize your data. Uh, so data normalization is a well-known term which is mostly used in the different companies. The best practice for handling and storing the employees information. Suppose you want to store the information of any employee that is mostly work in different companies. So the data normalization is basically the cleaning of your data and to organize the data to appear the similar across all the records and fields. Due to data normalization, it also eliminate the unstructured data and uh, also remove the duplicates from the data that is present. If any duplicate is present in your data and you want to remove these duplicates, it also remove the duplicate. This process is also used by the programmer or data analyst, who are mainly responsible for regularly consolidation of the data. And running different queries on the data. When you collect the data, suppose for social media, suppose you collect the data from social media, digital media, and from any other sources, you need to normalize your data in order to save the time, space, and money. How the data will normalize using R and using Excel. So look at my data. This is my data. Look at my data. This is my data, which is in the form of total alkalinity, sodium, calcium, total hardness, magnesium, nitrate, etc. So this is the data which you can see the different forms of. Suppose the total alkalinity is in between the 165 and 200 and 250 also. Similarly, the sodium is in between the 25 and 43, and you can also see the arsenic value is 0.0152 0.021. I mean that if you want to plot a graph of this data, so you can see the difference. Suppose the bars of the total alkalinity will be very high, but that of arsenic will be I mean that for the arsenic, the bars of the graphs, the bars of arsenic with that of the total alkalinity, it may be not present in your graph because of the difference in the range of the values. This is the 0.15 and this is 210. So it is obvious. You can also see that the arsenic value may be omitted from the any combined crop. So in order to remove this ambiguity, you must normalize your data. So in this video I will teach you the normalization of data by two methods, either by using the Excel or by using R. So first we just apply the normalization value in using Excel. So I will start here. Suppose insert any column with this data, and I want to start the normalization of the data. So for normalization, you must first find the minimum value of your data, and just click on it. So this is the minimum value of your data. Then find the maximum value, which is maximum of your data, and just click on it. So you will see the maximum of your data. Now to normalize your data, just start from here. The data minus minimum value divided by the data, the maximum minus minimum, and apply the dollar sign. This is the dollar sign. Just click on it. So you can see the 210 value is converted to 0.705. And basically the normalization of the data means to convert the data in the range of 0 to 1. When just click on it, so you can see the normalization of each of the data. This is the normalization of the data. You can see the range of my data is between the 0 and 1. There is no value that is greater than 0, that is greater than 1. So if you add, suppose I want to apply the same method, the same normalization method on this data. So first you find the minimum value and just click on it. Then maximum value is equal to maximum, and find the maximum in this value, in this data, then is equal to my data minus minimum value divided by maximum minus minimum, and OK. Apply the dollar sign on it. You can see this is the dollar sign. The dollar sign is actually if you have only one data and you want to apply the same with the each number of rows. So this is the, so you will use the dollar sign for it. You can see the data which is converted to in the form of 0 and 1. So this is basically the normalization of the data, and you will apply in each column. So this is the an Excel format. You can also change the same by checking. Suppose I want to save this file. 1 minute. I want to save this, and Control C and V. And just remove these fields. Suppose I want to remove these fields, and also remove these fields. Now I want to import using R, how to normalize my data. So this is R. So just import your data from here. You just import your data. This is my data, which is basically present and my R lectures. Where is normalization of the data. This is the data whose name is the chemical copy. You can also change the name of your data. Just import your data, and you can see this is my data. This is my data. Now I want to apply the same normalization method using R. So for R, you must install some packages, and you must run some codes in order to create the normalization of your data. So I just want to install a simple package whose name is caret, CARET. Just click on it, so it will install. As I have already installed, so then the second step is library caret, and this package is loaded. Now the my data name is the chemical copy, so I use that name for my data. Then pre-process and my data name chemical copy. This is my data. Then square bracket, comma, C. Then if you want to see the number of, I just show you, sorry, you can see there are 13 different columns. You can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. There are 12 different columns. So I just want to create numbers from 1 to 12, and the last one will be 13. Just click on it, and I just want to use the method is C is equal to C and 2. The first one is center, and the second one is scale. Just click on it so you can see. Yes, 13 is not exist, so I just click on 12, and you can see created from 10 symbols and 12 variables. And now I just save this code with the name, suppose chemical is equal to, and this is so the data is saved, so this code is saved with the name is chemical. Now norm, suppose 1 is equal to predict, and the data which I have already saved, suppose which is the chemical, and then the data which I have already saved as chemical copy, my data, and the sub is comma C 1 ratio 12 1 ratio 12 of 12, and just click on it. So the second code is also saved with the name of norm. Now just I want to find the summary of my data, summary of norm 1. When I click on it, so you can see this is the normalization of the data, but this is the normalization of my data is on the basis of center and scale. So you can see there's also negative values and also in my data, and you can also see the maximum value is 2, there is 1.8, 1.8, 1.6. So I mean that if you want to arrange your data between 0 and 1, so you can use another code which is a little bit different. You can use this code, suppose, to remove the method, and just write here the range and click on it. Now The second one is the norm predict chemical copy, and then OK, and just write summary of norm 1. So you can see here is the summary of my data, which is the between 0 and 1. You cannot see any value which is greater than 0 or 1. So basically this is the summary of my data. Suppose I want to save, suppose I want to view my data, which is norm 1, and you just, this is the normalization of my data, which is the for total alkalinity, which is 0.075, and you can also see the data which is which I have already done in my Excel sheet. For total alkalinity, for the first value is 0.705, and you can also see here the first value is 0.705. Now the second term is for sodium, which is 0.17, so we can just see here as 0.173. So basically this the normalization in Excel and R is same, so you can use any method, either use R or use Excel. So best of luck.